Android app channel. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a product review of the Ravpower power bank with a capacity of 2100 milliamperes per hour. I've already started using the device, so I'm not going to do an unboxing with you. I'm just going to share my personal experience, and I'm just going to show you guys the box to show you guys how it looks. It's a very compact box. As you can see, it's a very small box, but it's got very much stuff in it. The first thing you get with the box is of course the power bank itself. I bought the black version. There's also a white version available, but I like black better, so that's why I chose this one. You get a protective bag with the power bank to protect your power bank, of course, and it's got little holes in it so that the power bank can breathe while you're using it, and you will see that it has a very nice fit. So when you put the bag on the power bank, you will see that you still have access to all the charging points of the power bank itself, which is really nice. You get two other things with the power bank. There are two cables, one small cable and one bigger cable. These cables are both micro USB 2.0. You don't get a USB Type-C cable, which is a pity because the power bank supports USB Type-C. You can see the port right here, so it's a pity that you don't get a cable for it with the power bank itself. What's also not included in the box is a charger to charge a power bank itself, so you will have to use one that you already own, or you will have to buy one. I use the charger that I got with my Galaxy Note 4. It supports Quick Charge 2.0, and this power bank, you can see the port right here, supports Quick Charge 2.0 to charge a power bank itself, and I highly recommend using it because if you don't quick charge this power bank, it will take you forever to get it fully charged. Now I'm going to talk about the power bank itself. I'm going to talk about how it looks and what it has to offer. So it's like a matte black finish, as you can see. It looks very nice in my opinion. The only downsides are that it is very prone to fingerprints, so you see a lot of fingerprints on it when you touch it, and it is very prone to scratches. You probably can't see it on the camera, but I've got some scratches here, and I always put the power bank in the protective bag. I do put my cables with it in the bag, so probably these scratches come from the cables themselves, but you just have to bear in mind that you have to be careful with this power bank if you want to have it look good for the time that you own it. On the back you get some product information. It's not really important, but I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like. Now I'm going to talk about the charging ports themselves. As you can see, the power bank has one ingoing charging port and three outgoing charging ports. I've already talked about the ingoing charging port, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Now here is the USB Type-C port. I don't own a USB Type-C device, so I can't tell you anything from personal experience. I'm just going to talk about specs a little bit. As you can see, it's got a maximum output of 3 amperes, so you should be able to charge your devices, your USB Type-C devices, very quickly with this power bank. As I said before, I don't own a USB Type-C device, so I can't tell anything about my personal experience with it. I've read on the internet that the USB Type-C port is not as fast as promised by Ravpower, but you guys should look up some reviews yourself about the Type-C port, as I can't help you with it. Now I'm going to talk about the quick charge port. As you can see, it supports Quick Charge 2.0 and 3.0. So the device will analyze which type of quick charge your device that you're plugging in supports, and it will charge accordingly. As I said before, I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 4 which supports Quick Charge 2.0 and it works flawlessly. I'm very happy with it. It charges very quickly. It charges at least as fast as it would charge when you charge your device with your regular charger, so it's really amazing. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's also very efficient. I get about 4 to 6 charges when I use the quick charge port, depending on the level where I start charging. So it's a very power efficient power bank. It also doesn't get hot when quick charging, so when I use my stock Samsung charger that I got with my Samsung Galaxy Note 4, it would always get hot, and it's not the case with this power bank. It never gets hot. Even when charging multiple devices, you won't notice a big amount in heat production, which also helps with the power efficiency of the power bank itself. Now the last port is the so-called iSmart port with a maximum output of 2.4 amperes, and this port is the one you should use when you don't have a USB Type-C device or a quick charge device, or you just want to charge regularly. This is a port provided by Ravpower itself, and it will analyze the charging needs of your device and charge accordingly with, as I said before, a maximum output of 2.4 amperes. From what I've noticed, this port works also flawlessly. It charges surprisingly fast. I also noticed that the power bank will drain a little bit slower when using the iSmart port compared to using the quick charge port. And then the last thing that you have on this power bank is this button. It looks like a power button, but it really isn't, because this power bank has a plug and charge principle. So you just have to put a cable in one of the charging ports, and when you connect a device to the cable, it will automatically start charging. You don't need to press a button to activate a power bank. It's just a power bank to check the battery level. So it will give you a little animation and stop at the level that you're at, and it will immediately shut down to save power, which is a great function. That I forgot to mention earlier on in the video is my experience with the charging time of the power bank itself. I always use quick charging 2.0 to charge the device, and Ravpower themselves claim that this device should be quick charged in about 5 hours. From my personal experience, this isn't entirely correct. It takes me about 6 hours to get this power bank fully charged when it's fully empty, so you should bear that in mind when charging the device. Just charge it overnight and it will be fully charged in the morning. If you are going to charge it during the day, it will take a fairly long time or a fairly long wait for it to be fully charged. I'm going to talk about the charging speeds of the outgoing charging ports. It is very important in the first place to use the cables that you got with the power bank itself, so the long or the short one. And I've noticed if you use other cables, it will charge way slower than with the cables that came with the power bank itself. So you could buy third-party cables, but you have to check before buying if they are compatible with the power bank. At least that is my experience. Now talking about charging speeds, of course the quick charge port is the fastest port to charge your device, and the iSmart port is a little bit slower. With the quick charge port you will charge a device of 3220 milliamp hours per hour in about 1 hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on conditions and the level where you start charging. With the iSmart port it will take about 2 hours and a half to 3 hours, so the quick charge port is indeed quicker. But if you have time to wait, you can always use the iSmart port, as it's still healthier for your battery to charge slower than quick. Now I'm going to give you my final thoughts about the power bank. If you guys are looking for a high capacity power bank that will last you like a week or so, that will give you multiple charges, this is the one to go for. I have been looking for power banks for a very long time, and this is the best bang for your buck. You get 3 outgoing charging ports, one of them being a USB Type-C port, so it's definitely future proof. One is a quick charge 2.0 and 3.0 port, so that one is also future proof and past proof actually, because it supports the 2 available quick charge standards from the moment, and the iSmart port which adapts to about any device available right now. So it is an all-round power bank that will last you a very long time. I can really recommend it to you guys, so definitely check it out. The only downsides are that you don't get a USB Type-C cable and you don't get a charger for the power bank itself, which is a pity, but I picked it up for less than 50 euros on Amazon, so it's a really great deal. Also bear in mind, this is a high capacity power bank, so if you're looking for like a small power bank that you can easily put in your pocket, this is not the power bank for you. You can put it in your pocket, but it's gonna add a lot of bulk and it's gonna look a little bit weird. You definitely can't wear skinny jeans with it, because it's gonna burst out of your pocket if you do. If you guys have any questions or requests, please put them in the comments and I will make additional videos and I will answer to all of your comments. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.